Hey, climbing roses are quite different from all the other types of roses, specifically on how they're to be pruned and trained. Let's have a look. First thing is to note is their growth habit. They grow these very long canes, and in one season a cane can grow up to 3 meters. I've attached these two cables at the top of a garden wall. The cables run along and I'm training a climbing rose across those cables. So that's what you're looking for the rose to be trained along the cables, and that's what the rose wants to do. Wants to grow up. Remember I said that's just one season's growth, this big long cane. So you have to tie them back down to the horizontal. Literally, you bend those big long canes and then just tie them to a horizontal cable. There's another reason why we tie these canes down. It's because it helps them to flower a lot more. The natural habit of these canes is to grow up vertically for about 2 or 3 meters in a season. And as long as they're growing upwards, they don't flower. Eventually their own weight sort of pulls them down to the horizontal. And when they go horizontal, then naturally they start to have flower buds. So if you leave these climbing roses to their own devices, you'll get very long canes with one single flower right at the end. That's not going to make a really good display. But understanding that when they droop down to be horizontal, then quite naturally they start to flower, we can use that in our advantage. Here are some canes that I tied to the horizontal last year, and you can see they gave up these little short vertical flower shoots, and there are 2 flower buds that came. So once you've got them at the horizontal, you'll start to get lots of little flowering shoots popping up from the horizontal canes. There are some branches that you can do nothing with. That branch was just growing straight up vertically, nothing could be done with it, so you just remove anything which is vertical up or directly facing out from the wall. You really can't do much with those, so just remove them. The little stems from last year that provided flowers, they're these little vertical ones, they need to be trimmed off. Take it down to the first healthy bud. Here's another flowering stem from last year. Take it back to that first healthy bud. Well, job well done. The canes are looking marvellous, nice and neat. They'll also give us so much more flowers. Be sure and check back in. I'll be visiting this climbing rose in spring and summer to see its beautiful display. Look forward to seeing you then.